Welcome to week 8 of Sidelines with Shan. Last week, as you know, was my bye week. This week is one of the biggest bye weeks for the fantasy football world. And speaking of big games, last week while I was on bye, Poor Decisions did not make a poor decision. She actually won her first game. So congratulations to Poor Decisions. And we are actually going to take you right now live to Tampa, Florida, where we're going to talk with Poor Decisions and see just how well she's doing. We are here live in Tampa Bay, Florida, and we have a special guest with us today. This is Poor Decisions. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm really excited because this past week, actually, you won your first fantasy game. So talk to me about it. You beat your sister, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, and that's how it should go, right? Like the oldest should win at everything, correct?
Yeah, I agree.
For the most part?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it was really good. I did make a poor decision, unfortunately. Thought I was going to start out really well with, having certain defense set up, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way for me. But that's okay. You know what? I still came out on top.
That's right, and we still have several more games to go. So, speaking of your teams, tell me, how did you draft them? Did you do auto draft, where the computer picks them all for you, or did you sit down and have a strategy?
I sat down and I gave my phone to John, my fiance, and told him to pick the team.
Okay, so if something doesn't work out, we can really blame it on John.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. That's a good decision.
Yes.
I think. Okay.
Yes.
Well, so talking about football, what's your obviously we're here, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
What's your favorite team and why?
So I go for the Colts.
Yes.
Mainly, Peyton Manning. Started with him, followed him really strongly, and then Andrew Luck came in, and now we're with.
And it just kind of fell apart. They made some poor decisions.
Very much so.
Okay, so going along those same lines, what are your thoughts about the Colts, and are we going to see Andrew Luck this year?
You know what? I think we're all hanging on the ledge right now, and I don't think we're going to be able to see Luck play this year. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think he's being a little sissy boy with the shoulder injury, but I understand, got to let it heal, so maybe he can bring us to another championship eventually.
Okay, so speaking of shoulder injury, so you got some injuries. Tell us about that.
So I made one poor decision this morning and decided to wake up and do a triathlon. So this is my triathlon record, and 228 wins right now. That's what that is.
And then losses, 228 as well?
228.
500? That's better than your fantasy team, so I say you stick with that and let, John run your fantasy football team. I do want to ask, who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl this year?
Ooh. Fantasy-wise?
No, like real wise,
legit?
like for legit, Don't pick the Colts, please, that's not going to happen.
I was really going to pull for Green Bay this year, and then Rodgers had that big blowout with his collarbone, so I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm going to have to say the Patriots because they always seem to disappoint me. And, I don't even know who else. I don't know. Who's going to make the Super Bowl?
Oh,
is this a TV show?
No,
Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom! She's watching me! She's watching me on TV!
Go away!
Hi, Mom!
Oh, those Bengals fans, they are weird. So we said
Patriots, and we're going to go with, the Seahawks?
Seahawks, all right. Patriots and the Seahawks. There you go. I heard it right here from Poor Decisions. She may have made another one, but only time will tell. Anything else you want to add real quick before we leave?
No, I just want to, say thank you for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure.
Sure,
great honor. It's hotter than all here in Florida, so hopefully eventually we're going to have some cooler weather. But
okay, awesome. Well, thanks for being on the show. Back to the studios. And we are back. So this week, like I said, big upcoming week for buys. We have finally started to even out our teams in our divisions. So we no longer have a three-way tie for first. Velvet Zebra was defeated last week by the Tinies, so congratulations to the Tinies. That leaves the Winnipeg Blue Ballers and the Baby Got Dak as the teams that are tied for first place. With that, I'm going to give this week's Pick'em and Flick'ems. This week is actually going to go more toward the ladies, which is okay. Unfortunately, we will not be keeping Brittany. We will be getting rid of the Dubsops, the Tinies. We'll keep him. We are going to get rid of the Winnipeg Blue Ballers. We are also going to get rid of, whoops, Baby Got Dak. And we're going to get rid of the Muncie Dumpster Fire. So this week, your picks are going to be Team Estes. Going down for real like Tom Brady's footballs. Make the Bears great again. Poor decisions. We're counting on you to get your second win. Lady Antebellechek and Velvet Zebra. So there you have your picks for week 8. That's really all I have for you this week. Please take care of your team. If you have people on bye, which some of you do, several of you do actually, please just make sure that you take care of them. That's it. We'll see you next week.